Stay, camera, stay. Yes, good boy. As you can see, I'm home now, maybe. I don't know if you knew that. You probably didn't know that. Anyway, I'm home now. New camera lens alert, Merry Christmas. But we in Georgia this week.
The secret formula for Coca-Cola is here.
This is one of my favorite foods I've ever had. Wait, this is so merry and bright right now. I'm feeling jolly and gay. Bro, you are not the bean, bro. You are not the bean, bro. Thinks he's the bean. And we start our journey in the A. ATO, baby. Something tells me there's a bit of a girl fight going on here. That one got crazy. Dang. Atlanta also happens to be the home of the largest aquarium in the country, so you know I was visiting that. So I walk in and immediately I found myself at a sea lion show. I mean, that's just where you want to be, isn't it? Very fabulous, very entertaining. And suddenly dapping up a sea lion is on my bucket list, like.
But don't worry, we have an acoustic.
I need me some of that. They all just seem like I would be friends with, like we would all be friends. I feel like I'd be friends with all of them. I mean, just look at them get jiggy. They were hitting that thing. After that, I went to the shark habitat right next door. Kinda spooky, kinda neat though. And like they was ugly, but they was elegant. I've never seen anything like it. Like they were hideous creatures. Like they're truly ugly. I don't care what people say, but the way they swim was pretty beautiful. And not gonna lie, I stared at this group of fish for like 20 minutes. I mean, wow, look at that. That was truly mesmerizing. I couldn't look away. I kept moving on. I saw some floating alligators. Look at that, what's going on? They're literally above me. And even an albino one. Who would have thunk? There were a whole lot of pretty fishies to look at all over the place. There was even some touching pools where you could touch the fishies. Oh yes, please. Let me touch you. Consensually. I did it. It was so smooth. Like a baby's butt. Not that I touch babies' butts. I saw some puffins and penguins. You could actually get really close to the penguins by going into this tunnel, which I was way too big to go in, but I did anyway. What is good? What's up, G?
I wish, have fun.
You know, I really felt accepted by them. The otters were super chill. Like just swimming around, they were enjoying themselves, I could tell. They were having a great time. It felt like they ran this place. I don't know what it was. But I'm not gonna lie, my favorite might have been the belugas. Those dudes were funny as hell, bro. They were just goofy. Like, bro, y'all so unserious for real. I couldn't get enough of them. They were beautiful to look at and just amusing. They also remind me of the buns from Sausage Party, which is a weird parallel, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. After that, it was time for the dolphin show. Yep, that's right, they have dolphin shows here too. Did I know that before going in? No, but of course I was going to attend. And of course I felt a strong obligation to sit in the soak zone for the full experience. Unfortunately, my seat was right in the middle of like 8 different field trips, so it was very loud. I wouldn't say it enhanced the experience for me, but I still had a great time. I mean, just look at this bald dude go. Go, bald dude. That was insane. They had special effects, but the effects of the soak zone were very real. And very salty too. Just so you know. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now and show the dolphins tricks. Dolphin shows rock hard. I'm gonna just say that. I had one final exhibit to look at before I left, and I think this one was my favorite. Bro, this place is magical. This place was top tier visual satisfaction. That's what it was delivering to me, and I was accepting it. I mean, I took my time in there, bro. If you haven't been here, like, dude, go. I'm so serious. It's incredible. Like, look at these jellyfish. I could have looked at these jellyfish literally all day, but I had to get to my next stop, which was right next door, actually. A ticket to the Coca-Cola factory was included in the Aquarium bundle I got, and I was very curious about it. The first thing that stood out was all of the Coca-Cola merch and advertising. Coke has to have the best advertising of all time, and this place really made me aware of that fact. They're just really good at it. I don't know. They even had an Oscar. I completely forget what their connection to the freaking Gandhi movie is, but that was pretty cool to see, I'm not gonna lie. At the front they have this vault where the secret formula supposedly is to Coca-Cola that they're gatekeeping. I've never understood plankton nearly as much as I did this day.
The secret formula for Coca-Cola is here. So share a Coke.
The museum was also way more fun than I was expecting because it was so interactive. Bro, they had so many activities for me, and I participated. Is this any different? Oh, that hits. Test beverage 24A. It's like the best science experiment ever. That's straight red 40, bro. That's... yeah, I just drank cancer, I'm pretty sure. There was one room where you could design your own Coke bottle.
You like it? You like it?
There was a room where you get to make your own Coke flavor.
Fruit. Let's go grape. Creamy. Make it creamy. Honey. I'm going crazy right now. That's the flavor right there. Going fruity 3. Fruity 3.
That's delightful. I did my due diligence and taste tested all of the other flavors. I can confidently say mine was the best. Oh, that is terrible. There was a room where you get to sniff a bunch of stuff and guess what the ingredient is, which was kind of weird, but I was really good at that game.
And not the flour, but you can eat the berries on the flour. You can take the leaves and make a tea with it.
Great.
It's something to eat.
Mint, no.
There you go now.
Elderberry. But my favorite room was definitely the tasting room. They had all these different Coke product flavors from all over the world. I'm about to try Panama Fanta. And yes, I did try all 64 or something like that. I don't know how many there were, but I tried all of them. Most were really good. Okay, Zimbabwe. These were actually my favorites right here. Some dark horses, I'll say that, but they all were bomb. And some were actually horrendous, like terrible. Ew. I don't know why. Why? My mouth feels like it smells now. Of course, Six Flags Over Georgia was one of the stops I was looking forward to the most. And I started with their oldest coaster, the Great American Scream Machine. I got the front row seat, much to the kids behind me's misfortune because the rest of the cart was completely empty. We went up and down, turned, and did some more of that. I actually really liked this one, but nothing I wasn't expecting, like, let's be for real. 6.5 out of 10. I did their newest coaster, Georgia Gold Rusher, next, which I couldn't film on. This one was really fun, but really short. 7.5 out of 10. Also couldn't film on the Daredevil dive, but this one was pretty crazy. Look at that drop. Kind of rocked my world, I'm not gonna lie, and the guy I was sitting next to was pretty cool, so 8 out of 10. I did my first ever stand-up coaster, which is becoming a rare breed these days. You're literally strapped in standing up. It's a crazy sensation. It's pretty trippy, but I surprisingly liked it. Lots of twisties, lots of loopies, and I was standing the whole time. 7.5 out of 10. Next was Twisted Cyclone. This is an RMC coaster with some inversions, very smooth and very rewritable. I rode it probably 4 times at least. 8 out of 10. And last but not least was Goliath. The tallest coaster in the park and probably my favorite. Didn't feel super fast, but it had plenty of fun airtime hills. Like I was having a blast on it. I love airtime. I mean, look at me enjoying myself here. Big fan. 8 out of 10. Georgia is also home to one of the best light shows in the whole country.
So apparently I have to rent a bike now, which is making this a lot more expensive than I thought it was gonna be, but it's okay. It's gonna be fun. Lights, Christmas.
After picking out a very weak bike, I was on my way. I feel like I've been mesmerized all video, but it's happening again. So many pretty lights.
Light up. I feel like a little child boy.
Yeah, the lights were great, but I'm not gonna lie, the in-between parts were kind of terrifying because it was pitch black.
I'm biking in the complete dark right now. This is terrifying. Where's the road?
I was biking through the night, enjoying myself, taking it all in, mostly.
Who else agrees this song sucks?
And it just kept getting better and better and better.
Well, you know that's about to be euphoric. Oh.
I'm not gonna lie though, you can really only go on so many romantic dates by yourself.
Oh my gosh, I want a girlfriend so I'm usually pretty good about not feeling like that, but this is ridiculous.
But anyway, look at this tree. Wow, awesome. This right here might have been the coolest part to me actually, and that was pretty much the finale.
Wait, this is so merry and bright right now. I'm feeling jolly and gay. What a joyous experience. Until the, loneliness started sinking in, but it's fine. I dealt with it.
Mountains, beaches, the A.
While you were running your mouth with him, I was running to the bank, sweetie, and depositing a Trump check.
Safe to say, Georgia is a very naturally diverse state, and they actually have their own 7 natural wonders, and I made it my goal to visit all of them. Starting with my least favorite, the warm springs. Okay, so this was the only wonder I couldn't actually visit, and I'm convinced it's actually impossible because I really did try very hard. So supposedly, President Roosevelt came to Warm Springs, Georgia to bathe in the warm springs to help his polio or something like that. So I even went to the museum about this whole thing where the pools were that he bathed in, but the pools were empty. They were there was no water in them at all. So anyway, I never saw it and I feel like this information is kind of boring, so I'm just gonna move on to the next wonder. Next is the Okefenokee Swamp.
A swamp. This is my first swamp park. Kind of exciting, I think.
Now, beyond that name being really fun to say, Okefenokee, try it out. You'll love it too. This is the only place that actually cost me money to visit, and it cost me a clean 30 bucks. And when it was time to leave, I genuinely did consider trying to get my money back. There was literally nothing to do.
I'm struggling to figure out how to enjoy this.
The only thing I did was see this crocodile or alligator. I don't even know.
Oh my gosh, that's a freaking gator. Literally a gator right there. Is he dead? Oh, he's real. I saw him breathe. Blink. Blink if you're gay. Okay, he's a straight alligator. Blink if I look tasty. Why am I offended? Okay, you wish you had this.
I'll be so honest, that place just sucked. But after that, I have Radium Springs.
Radium Springs. Sounds like Radiator Springs from Cars. So I'm hoping Sally's here. Oof. Apparently this is supposed to be some really crystal blue water.
Don't know about you, but that water don't look clear or blue.
Is this a scam?
It was peaceful enough for me to get some meditation in though. Pretty sure this wasn't the prime time of year to visit this place because I could see it being nice, but even then there's really not all that much to it. Next, I have the famous Stone Mountain. Maybe the weirdest and most straightforward hike I can remember doing. This genuinely feels like one massive stone you can just walk straight up.
It's literally, this whole thing is just a one big rock. This isn't a mountain, it's a stone.
The views from the top are nice and you get a good skyline view of Atlanta. The top is also very overpopulated with ladybug.
Why is this like Ladybug Central right here? Oh my gosh, I got one on me. That one looks poisonous. Oh my gosh, I'm getting swarmed.
This one isn't higher because it did feel very touristy. Like there were so many people there.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Stone Mountain. Like I dig it, but I don't. Here's what I will say. These telephone poles and gates and all this stuff, ruining my immersion right now.
Entering the top 3 is Tallulah Gorge State Park. Y'all should know by now, I love a gorge. And this was a very nice park too. It had so many gorge overlooks, a very necessary thing at a gorge-based park, if you ask me. And plenty of stairs, 1,099 to be exact. There was a suspension bridge over the gorge, which was awesome.
You know what's better than a bridge? A suspended one. Oh my God, she wobbles. She wiggles. What a feature.
And there was a way to go all the way to the bottom.
See, what I love about gorges is they kind of feel like home. Whenever you're down inside, it's a homey vibe. Nothing can hurt you here.
Did I mention the stairs, by the way? So many stairs. So many stairs.
My legs burn. My legs burn. Gonorrhea burn. I don't know what gonorrhea, I just want to clarify, I don't know what gonorrhea burn feels like. I just felt like that would be a funny adjective to put before burn. I've never had gonorrhea, okay? I just know it burns.
Very nice place though, with spots that were kind of given oasis, I'm not gonna lie. But I've seen some pretty good gorge by now, so the bar's pretty high, so that's the only reason it's not higher on the list. My second favorite wonder is the Providence Canyons. This place was so cool. Did not feel like something you'd see in Georgia at all.
Bro, they look like some sort of dessert. Maybe it's cake. Maybe like a cheesecake or something.
I started by going into the canyon.
Does this look cool? Whoa, the sound in a place like this.
Then I made my way to the viewpoints at the top.
Dang, someone dropped their binoculars? Holy crap. These are nice. Oh, it smells like old person. Wow. That is an undeniable scent. The smell of the elderly.
Lots of strong vistas and an even stronger color palette. That I think is really doing a lot for me.
Big fan. Okay, and also the fact that they look like dessert and kind of make me hungry. I'm gonna say that's a plus.
And my favorite Georgia wonder, the Amicalola Falls.
Also, I'm hiking in jeans today. Risky. I feel like I can handle it.
I started a pretty steep journey to the top.
Very much regretting the jeans play now. My shins are sweating.
And finally made it. Yeah, very underwhelming, right? I felt the same way. I really did. I was so confused. I was like, I can't see any of the actual falls. What is going on here? Then I found a staircase and quickly realized I was doing the hike completely backwards.
Okay, that's what I wanted. That's it right here.
Really love how close up you can get to the falls, and the trail itself was awesome. Like, it was so nice, even backwards. This one actually benefits significantly from the time of the year I was there. I mean, that foliage was popping. My lord. And while I was walking back, these two ladies told me to get a shot of this arachnid here. So I did.
Oh, he can get it good.
It's like National Geographic.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all too.
Not much else to that story. But believe it or not, my 7 wonder quest did not end here. Now, the title of this video promised a discovery of the 8th wonder, and I'm here to deliver. Now I'm gonna hand it over to a very passionate me from the past. Okay, he'll take it from here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the event. I believe I've discovered the 8th wonder of Georgia. Where is it, you might ask? Here at Mercier Orchards. To be honest, I don't know if that's even how Mercier. It's like, feels French. I don't know. Mercier. Anyway, let me just present something to you, okay? An image. Now that right there is a young man who is holding a life-changing bag of fruit. That was in 2019, okay? Currently 2025, the taste hasn't left my mouth of those ever crisp apples. Oh my gosh. I can still remember my first bite. It was a quest, a personal quest to come back here. I kid you not, there are very few things I have been anticipating more for this entire trip, like in the whole country, than this moment right here. I got a whole pack. Do I have any place to store these? Realistically, I don't think so. I could have got a bushel. I would have got a bushel. Trust. But I really don't have anywhere to store that. Without further ado, we gonna taste these bad boys. Okay. You know what? You're stealing my focus, but you can have it. Oh my gosh, you nasty little thing. Oh my gosh, they're perfect. Wash the fruit in holy water. I want you to really take a listen to this, what's about to happen. This is what tempted Eve. It had to be. It had to be. Anything lower than this quality, sin doesn't exist in the world. It's that good. Screw the other 7 wonders, this is the top of the list right here. The Evercrisp apple. Ugh.